Hi there, students. Landfill. Normally just one word altogether. So landfill. Well, you put your rubbish in the dustbin, and the dustbin men, the bin men, they come and pick it up. And what happens to it then? Well, normally it goes to landfill. Rubbish can be incinerated, it can be burnt, and in some cases it is, and in some cases it's recycled. But most rubbish just goes to landfill. Now, landfill is a great big hole where they put rubbish. They dump the rubbish there, they compact it, they make it as thick as they can, and then maybe every day they put a layer of earth or wood chippings or something over the top. And then when they've finished with it finally, when it's full, when they can't put any more rubbish in it, then maybe they put earth over the top. I think something like 90% of rubbish in the USA is dumped in landfill sites. Landfill has been the way to get rid of rubbish since probably about the 1940s. Before that, rubbish was just dumped. They just used to pile it somewhere and leave it to rot, and over time that would get covered with earth and plants and flowers and things, and it would disappear. But landfills, the process of getting rid of large amounts of rubbish by burying it. Landfill can actually also be the place where it's buried. And normally you want to confine this to as small a place as possible, and you want to compact it so you can get as much of it as you want, as you can in a place. When one of these is finished, you can normally get gas out of it. You get some sort of biogas, which is going to be made of methane and carbon dioxide. And biogas, this methane, is really bad for the atmosphere, so it would be it's best to siphon that off if you can. But landfill, to dispose of garbage, of rubbish, of trash by burying it in a landfill site. You can even use this word as a verb, to landfill. Or a landfill site, to landfill, to dispose of waste by burying it, and then a landfill, uncountable, the rubbish disposed of, or a landfill, the place where this happens. Now, landfill is generally not very good for our environment, but this is the problem. Dealing with waste is a complicated and expensive thing to do. Landfill takes up valuable space, and reusable packaging reduces the demand for landfill. But I think ideally in this world we ought to be able to recycle and reclaim everything that we use, and not to have to bury anything in landfill. I think a lot of edible food is still put into landfill today. Landfill is, well, it's a cheap way of getting rid of large amounts of rubbish by just burying it in a large hole. Normally the rubbish in modern landfills doesn't rot nearly as much as it used to, but landfill is an expensive way because land is expensive, and therefore filling the land with rubbish, well, maybe we ought to find another way of doing it. So let's see, origin. Well, you fill the land, and that's very, very, very clear. As to formality, landfill, a landfill site, landfill gas. I think 5 in formality. I think use anywhere. It's a neutral word. So landfill. Yeah, there are problems finding places that are suitable for landfill sites. Landfill has been a traditional method of to get rid of rubbish. But as landfill sites fill up, it becomes more and more of an issue. Anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Landfill.